What's going on, guys? We're back near Eagle Rock doing some more rock climbing. This is a rock behind us. There's another rock behind us on this side too. This is gray wolf, and then the really big one is white wolf. I don't even know if you can see over my pad. That one is white wolf, I believe. And that's gray wolf. Oh my gosh. If my hand would stop shaking, jeez. I don't know what we're gonna do, if I'm even gonna do either of these. I might go up to a section that's not really documented, try to get some first ascents on video. Be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll tune in with you guys when we decide. I've killed a couple spotted lanternflies already. I saw a tree that was like infested with them, and I took my stick and I beat them. A lot of them jumped off, but they were foolish for thinking that would save them. And I got every single last one. Dude, just look at this. For every single leaf you see right here, there's 50 thorns. Every single one of those belongs to a thorn. There's also some leaves over there that kind of look like kudzu. I don't super know, so I'm not going over there to find out. I think we might do that climb over there. You saw Pebble and I right there messing around, and then I climbed that crack. She was climbing on the face right there. There's also another climb right there. The stuff that's not documented though is like way up there. So I think we're gonna keep going. There is a gnarly yellow jacket nest right there. There's one. But trying to go through there to get up to some of the rocks. That way it's just thorns. That way is also thorns. Oh man. What do we do here? See if I can't finagle my way through there. Oh, I see the hive. I can't zoom in. Hey guys, you can see some combs back there as well. Okay. This is not gonna be super fun, is it? How badly do I want to go up there? You know? You make it work sometimes. The pat. The pad on my back does not make this supremely easy or efficient. It's fun. We're kind of killing it. Okay, we're coming up on a rock that a few months ago I actually had a pretty bad fall on. Fell from the very top, hit my head on the ground super hard, cut up my shoulder real bad. I can't tell if this stuff is thorns or not. Yeah, either way, it doesn't feel great. Cut up my shoulder, my arms, cut up my knee. Or dude, I hit my knee on a rock on the way down, and that was excruciating. I thought that was gonna kill me. Thought I broke my leg. Be honest. You know what's crazy? Here. Back then I also didn't have my pad, so I just hit the ground. This is the rock. Climb from there to the top. And I was all the way at the top, like hanging off that nub, and fell. You would think I would have fallen straight down and hit this rock. I would have hit my head on this rock. But I fell all the way down here. I think I hit my knee on this rock because it was the inside of my left knee. I think I hit it on that. And my head hit around here. Dude, like, that's a big old rock right there. Pretty lucky to be alive as far as I'm concerned. I want to climb this again. There's no real good place to put protection, but I just like won't fall, you know? It's an easy climb. If I fell, that would be embarrassing. There's like sticks on my back. God. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Guys, I think I'm gonna start on this one to warm up. If I can find a good camera position, I'll show you me doing it. But otherwise, I will see you next time. Okay. I do have a mat now, so I'm using it. But just imagine I'm climbing without it, man. And then imagine I fall from the top, because I'm not gonna do that either. But that's what happened. I think I did like a full cartwheel when I had fallen. Oh dude, this whole thing super loose. Gotta watch out for that rock, I suppose. Oh yeah. Rain it down. That's good. That's good stuff. Oh. I don't know if you can see me anymore. Ugh. That's a good one. But imagine I fell. Ta-da! I never tried this before, but we'll just call this like the direct variation. I haven't even given the traverse one a name. That's not what you want to see. I don't know if it's any harder. You're just going, I mean, I know I started on that right side, but you're just going up the crack. Ooh. Whew. It's no joke, man. Yeah, so what was it? I started here. There are definitely moves to go up right here. Oh, let's see. Oh, it might be even easier if I'm being honest. Oh, this is actually. Oh, that's not bad. Did it in way less moves though. Nice. And if you started from the beginning, it'd be like, oh, you could go up. Probably wouldn't use this. I might be cheating. There's plenty of good jibs here like this. I think I used that, I don't know. But yeah, this is a good rock. I like it a lot. It's harder to stand on the ground than it is the rock. There are some absolutely monster rock faces out here. Deeper in. I don't think you can even see the rock I was climbing before, but we're getting close to Eagle Rock. I believe Eagle Rock is, it might be farther down, but over this rocky ridge and just straight up the mountain. I know there's a good rock over there to climb, but right here it looks like some pretty good slab. There's also a chair right there. At least what's left of one. So I have only done this one time before, and the last time I did it was the same time I fell. Obviously I did this before I fell, but when I did it, I had no crash pad. So I flashed this. It's probably like a V0. V0 highball. Switch into our shoes right quick. All right. We're going. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just the most massive freaking spider web you've ever seen. Ugh. Wasn't so bad, huh? Oh my gosh. It was pretty high though. And the top section's not really super fruitful as far as holds go. Oh my gosh. I went to grab onto the tree branch. It just instantly broke apart. That's crazy. Hey, yeah. I made it. We're back. I went up a little different. I think the first time I did it, I stayed more on the left side. I think there's more over there. This time I went up the right. It was fun. Some of the moves were pretty cool. Oh geez. Do I go up it again? I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple points where I was like, I wanna go back down. When I said there was a couple points, there was one point where I was like that. It just felt a little sketchy. It's not hard or anything. There's definitely a couple other ways up here. Like you could take this, it's like steps up, to be honest. I don't even. Whew. Getting over here was a real pain in the butt, I tell you what. I don't want to just walk all the way back now. But there's nothing really past this. This is the last climb in the line. I could walk back to the other climbs if it wasn't a desolate wasteland of nothing but thorns. Even the pad is just down on thorns right now. I'm sure that's bad for the pad, but like I didn't know what else to do, so. And yeah, it's not like you're making it through any of that shrubbery right there. It does look like there's some cool stuff over there. I want to go see, you know? Darn. Well, if we keep climbing, we keep climbing. If we don't, we don't. I'll see you then. Give you guys an idea of what it was like to get over to this rock. Obviously we couldn't come from that way, or that way, or that way, or that way. So we had to shimmy around the rock and go all the way around. Super, just not indicative of a well-maintained area, I guess. Oh my, yeah, holy cow. You gotta finesse your way through all this stuff. It is such a pain. I do have shoes on though. Although I hate these shoes. They're not good for this kind of thing. I just don't have anything else that's like quick to put on and quick to take off. Okay. Ah! I'm being attacked by the thorns. Oh, I know, I'm pretty lucky we didn't fall there. This is what's past the wall. It looks like there might be a couple things over there. I thought about climbing this. It's got such a cool, like, lip right there. Like, that's a right angle, dude. That is a right angle. Pretty sick. This is the side of the rock we just climbed. Got a cool little overhang that definitely looks climbable for someone better than me. I'm sure there's stuff over there. There's like smaller boulders that have fallen down the mountain as well. Yeah. But I'm gonna dedicate 100% of my focus to making it down here without getting entrapped. There's this little gully where you can actually see the road down. We'll see see the cars. Oh, there go the cars. Little gully, little rain gully. But it gives you quite a good view at all the rock faces. That's the one we were just on, and that's the route we climbed up. There looks to be a couple slabby features. There's one on this side of this big rock too. Slightly overhangs though, I think, a little bit in some places. But there's just so many cool rocks over there, man. Oh my gosh, look at those. You could climb up that for sure if it weren't for that. I'm having a great time, and I think I'm gonna have to come out here in the winter time. I say this everywhere I go, but I'm gonna have to come out here in the winter time when some of this stuff is dead and a little bit easier to navigate, and see if we can't get any of these cooler areas unlocked. Seasonal blockage. I'm gonna see if there's any other spots I can't get to that look to have things I'm able to climb. If there's not though, I'm gonna go back to one of the already established climbs called rhododendron roof and stuff. I was telling you about it earlier in the video, but we'll go back over there and see if we can't do any more stuff. Look at this, dude. It's a whole ass bone. That thing's wicked. All its line. So by its lonesome though. Don't see much evidence of other death and decay in the area. Wonder what that could be doing out here. I also wonder what it could be from. Like a small dog, almost. Oh, it looks like maybe a cat. It's a big ass. It's a big cat. I don't know. Maybe the rest of the body's underneath this rock. Got it there. There are so many monster rocks out here and stuff, dude. Like this one up here behind me. There's even one down there. And obviously that is a whole wall back there, including that rock I just pointed out. And there's another one right there. Sorry for the quality of the video. My camera's been broken for like a week now. But anyways, there's so many monster cool rocks out here. I could really see this place becoming popular in the rock climbing community if it were just a little bit more, if the terrain was a little bit friendlier. Ouch. If the terrain was a little bit footpath friendly. I've been trailblazing though. You know, I've been making my footsteps known. I've been through here a couple times now, and I don't think there's any defined footpath you can see from my traveling, but there is one path you can definitely see I made a difference from, where I chopped down some of those thorn bushes. Yeah, jeez. I just think it would be really cool if I could walk around here, you know, walk up and down the strip, if you will, and just see a whole bunch of other climbers doing their thing, you know? There's so much opportunity and variety here. I really do think there's stuff for every level of climber. Like, I am dog crap level climber. If there was a ranked system, I would be like plastic tier. Maybe iron. I'm iron or bronze. But there's stuff way above my pay grade too, and I mean it gets pretty tall. There's, like I said, there's some of these that are 35. It looks like there's some 45 feet wall over there. Obviously nothing huge. You couldn't, you know, you're not gonna bring your 70-meter rope out here and do anything, but there's stuff you could rope up on for sure. All right, it's probably gonna be our last one for the day. It's getting pretty dark. And this isn't even a climb that we are going to complete. And I know that already. This thing scares me. No kizzy. It's actually getting really dark. I guess that'll happen on the mountain now. There still appears to be a decent amount of light in the sky. Take my fanny pack off. Get that chalk. Ooh. And then what are you supposed to do, man? Oh, that's fine. Jeez, that one's... I just don't know how to make it over that roof, man. I really don't. There's supposed to be another one from this side where you also make it over the roof. And I don't know how to do that either. But I'll show you this one. You guys saw me do this one when I was here with Solari. There's not really a good start because the plants here, but that's fine. I'm gonna do another one that's on that same rock face. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. Maybe I'll come over there and turn the camera around. Yeah, that tree's gonna block the vision a lot. Okay, found a much better spot to put the camera. However, it's still pretty dark. And it's only getting more so. So we're gonna try to climb this quick. Speed climb. No mat. Not bringing the mat over here. Oh, big spider web. Oh, ouch. Shoot my head pretty good. Oh. By Job, we did it. And with not a second to spare, I can barely see anything on the mountain now. It's so dark. The phone's doing it a lot of justice. If I'm being honest, it's darker than that looks. But yeah, we made it. We had a darn good time, and I can't wait to come back again. I also can't wait to bring you guys again. Hopefully by that point I'll be a little bit better of a climber, a little bit better of a YouTuber. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along with me, enjoying this day out, enjoying this evening, and I will see you all next time.